Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to study one of the very important and basic mathematical calculation technique, which is percentage. And the main topic of today is how to find a percentage of a number. So let's get started. So today you're going to be learning how to find percentage of a number, but before that, let's just discuss what is the meaning of this term percentage. Percentage is the number that represents a fraction out of 100. It is actually a fraction. Yes, percentage is a fraction, which is not a simple kind of fraction. Here, the twist is that the denominator value is always 100. Yes. Percentage is a special kind of fraction where the denominator number is always 100. That's why I mentioned that in simple words, percent means by 100. Means dividing any random number by 100, we simply mean we are finding percentage. So now we see that percentage is a fraction where the denominator value is always 100. Okay. So denominator value is not going to be changing. It will remain 100 always. So there is a simpler way to represent percentage. So what is that? Let's see. So to represent percentages, we have this percentage sign. So how to use this sign? Just take a number and put this sign after the number. Okay, like you can see the examples I have shown here, like 14%. So after 14, put this symbol, will convert 14 into a percentage. Similarly, 25%. After 25, use this symbol, will convert 25 into a percentage. Then 0% and then 100%. So this is how you can represent percentages by using this percent symbol. So now you see how simple is that to represent percentages. So next, we will see how to represent percentages into their fractional form, which is their actual form. Okay, so let's look at them also. So here I have taken few examples to show you how to represent percentages as fraction. So the first example is 14%. So 14 can be written as 14 divided by 100 simply. Okay, so 14 divided by 100 means it is a percentage whose denominator is 100. Second example is what? 100%. So 100% can be written as 100 divided by 100. And after simplification, the answer is 1. So whenever you come across 100%, you can simply write 1 as the answer. Third example, 125%. 125% can be written as 125 divided by 100. Last example is 0%. Yes, percentage can be 0. So how to write 0% in fraction form? Simply 0 divided by 100 will give you 0. So now you got to know that how to represent percentages as fraction. And second thing is that percentages can be greater than 1 or can be less than 1. Because the one example which I've taken, that is 125%. So its fractional form is what? 125 divided by 100. So when we divide 125 by 100, the answer will come to be 1.25 in its decimal expansion. So which clearly show that 1.25 is greater than 1. So mark this thing also, percentages can be greater than 1 or can be lesser than 1. But most of the time you will come across the situation where the percentages will always be less than 1. Okay, so now this was for what are percentages. So now let's see how to find percentage of a number. So guys, this topic, percentages, which we are discussing right now, is a topic which has numerous application related to real life also, the situation which we come across in our day-to-day life. So it is not just the part of your mathematics chapter or your syllabus, but it is going to be useful in your real life also. So I thought, to better understand how to find percentage of a number, why not just take a real life situation? So here I have taken a real life question. So the question says, there are 75 students in a class. 60% are boys. Find the number of boys in the class. So here you have to find the number of boys in the class. In the class there are 75 students. Okay, you are just given what? 60% are the boys. So how to find number of boys? Let's see. So in a class there are 75 students, out of which 60% are boys. And you are asked to find total number of boys. You are given percentage of the boys. You are not given the actual number of boys. So how many will be the boys? How can we find number of boys? We have to do what? We have to find 60% of total number of students in the class. Because after all, there are 75 students in the class, okay, and out of which 60% are boys. So number of boys will be less than total number of students, right? So we have to find what? 60% of 75 students. So now you can correlate this question with how to find percentage of a number. So here, to find number of boys, you have to find 60% of 75, right? So now you know how to write 60% into its fraction form. Simply 60 divided by 100. And of in mathematics is replaced by multiply sign. Okay, remember this thing also. Of is replaced by multiplication sign. So 60 divided by 100 multiply by 75. Okay, now do all the calculations. 60 divided by 100 into 75. Now there is no denominator of 75, so we simply consider 1 as its denominator. 60 divided by 100 multiply by 75 divided by 1. So multiply all the numerator, divide by denominator. So 4500 divided by 100 will give 45 as the answer. So how many boys are there in the class? There are 45 boys in the class, which of course is less than total number of students, which was 75 students. So 45 students are the boys out of 75 students in the class. So I hope you have very well understood today's topic, which is how to find percent of a number. So simply what you have to do is write the percentage in its fractional form and convert of with multiply sign and do all the calculation. You will get your answer. Yes, it was that easy to find percentage. So stay tuned for more such videos like this and take care. Bye.